Hello on YouTube, hello on Twitch. Welcome to another episode of my Hearthstone Let's Play series. This is Northstar. Was logged off for a while. No, I was previously about to do the Merc medal. Some of you I know don't love it. I feel like... Yeah. Yeah. I should do another round here before I return to, return to Merc mode. Some of you, come for the ranked play and couldn't care less about mercenary mode. I understand that. So I'll try and do a quick battle here that I might concede if it's going strong against me.
Let the hunt
and then I'll swap back to Merc mode.
Now.
For those new to my channel, welcome. Returning viewers, welcome back. Hope you've been taking care of each other, being kind to yourselves. New viewers, check out my YouTube channel page. I have a lot of videos there, discover a lot of playlists, a lot of series. Also, you should know I'm disabled long COVID. It affects my cognition. I get distracted easily. I'm kind of distracting myself right now. The Flag Runner... Is that a Demon Hunter card, or is that a neutral? Probably Demon Hunter, based on the coloring. I need to check. Neutral could actually be good on a Death Knight deck eventually. Could be a dual class, I'll have to check. I may actually need more low-cost minions in my Demon Hunter deck. I'm just not drawing quite enough. Got a lot of things that are direct attacks. In this odd...
I see you brought guests.
Odd Demon Hunter deck. After realizing you get this guy just by buying one card pack. Yeah, any wild that doesn't have it is a serious disadvantage, and anyone can afford one card pack. Alright, I really didn't need this guy, although he only upgrades while he's in my hand, I think. I could be wrong.
Time grows short.
Boom. Health is good because there's a lot of elimination stuff. If I can get this thing to 3 or 4 health, I might survive some of the hunter crowd control, which they always seem to have whenever I play a deck that relies on that. And when I play something that's more control, like my mage, then suddenly they'll have big stuff that have crowd control. It's really annoying. This could just be a taunt heavy deck, to be fair.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
Just trying to focus. How many? Oh yeah, he gets 3 monkeys in the barrel, or 4? 4 monkeys. 4 of the Silverback Patriarchs. That's overpowered. This used to be, you'd add 1 of these to your deck, and it would cost 3. This allows them to pay 2 and get 4 of them. I guess no one really used the Silverback Patriarch anymore, but that's...
Demons.
It's still overpowered. No.
We're using real.
I do love the raptor. And the cute little kitty on the back of the raptor here. Is that a cat? Yeah, it's a little cat. Dreambound Raptor. Not sure if the Raptor's the big thing of the little, but it's kind of cute. I'm sorry, that's just shows the power creep in this game. And they've been doing it to classes that don't play enough, which of course has never been the classes I'm good at, like Paladin. Paladin hasn't gotten any ridiculously overpowered stuff. It's all going to Hunter and Druid, which are some of the least played classes, but as well as the quest trying to force people to play it. It's like, I'm not good at Hunter and Druid. I'm not magically going to become good at. Ooh, Wind Fury. Lag.
We're using real swords.
This go on too long.
There's a lot of taunt minions, which means he's probably got a deck that's got tons of taunts and some really big stuff later. This is only good if you... Well, Battle Cry and Quick Draw. That means if he did the turn, he could have 3. Yeah, this is pain, and it's perfectly suited for dealing with minion spam like this. Blade Dance. There's only 2 minions, but that'll still get the job done.
I'm getting away! We're using...
Trying not to make my hero too vulnerable, though I probably should have just had him instead of the 2-4. Well, it was 2-6. Trying to limit the damage to my hero a little. It won't matter. I'll have to kill it either way. I guess it turned out well then. Felt rather rush. This will be enough to... Let's see what bonus he gets. Death Rattle. Rush. Wind Fury. Ooh, Wind Fury, except it won't help. Would have been better if it got poisonous or something. What's that? Whoops. Oh no, he's the one with the lifesteal. I'm like, did I mess up? No. Of course he had a 6 lifesteal. It was a 6 cost, so no, it wasn't overpowered. He just happened to have the Sunset Dragon when we needed it. Give your weapon after your hero attacks, summon a 3/3 Enforcer with taunt.
Defensive formation, champions.
I'm gonna tend to use one of 3 abilities instead of attacking. You can upgrade. You can summon an Enforcer. Or buff. I'm sorry, that's overpowered. And of course, it's a legendary. Legendaries are
I
often
grow impatient.
overpowered. Wind Fury. Nice. Very nice. So you can either summon an Enforcer, Swift Slash, so your hero is immune while attacking, or after your hero attacks, draw a card to the weapon. This is a particularly obnoxious taunt minion, Avatar. Good for control decks, but control decks usually rely heavily on expensive legendaries that I don't have. Problem with them. Aggressive decks can just rely on lots of cheap, common, and rare minions.
Quickly.
So you see some of these taunt things with overpowered legendaries always. That is probably the card that he has all his taunts he was hoping to draw, and he got lucky enough to draw it early. But like, he played it right when he had 7 mana, so, well, not 6, but 7. Probably drew it and then immediately played it. But to get by turn 7 is still a bit of luck. Get how many cards in his deck? 40. Start, you know, starting hand of 3 or 4, whatever. He definitely got lucky. Oh, it's like, what, 1 in 5, 1 in 6 of that? Not insanely lucky. Random minions, I always get very bad luck. I think it summons random minions. It'll be stuff below the mana curve with battle cries that, of course, are not activated.
Chaos will be quelled.
Trying to draw. Doesn't see any really overpowering ways. I mean, maybe hack if you know what's in my deck.
All's well that sun wells.
That's probably overpowered. And it's a common. Sun Fury Corgi. So many things that it just...
Vengeance is mine.
Whoops. Well, I could have done is upgrade my hero and not needed to... Oh, shoot. Oh, well.
Time grows short. Nice to meet you.
I messed up. Could have done 1 damage to that Sun Fury Clergy by using the hero power before I attacked. I can't see a path to victory, really. And of course, he gets a 6 attack weapon. This is, I'm sorry, highly suspect for cheating. I'll get something that gives me.
Vengeance is mine. Chill out. Don't me. Time grows short.
That's still not going to save me. This guy is almost certainly cheating. At first, I'm like, that's good luck. No. He doesn't get the benefit of it. I'm sorry, but that bow coming up and the legendary when it did, and some of the other... Some of these coincidences can happen by chance, but too many and the odds. not guaranteed that's hacking, but the odds are, I'd say, greater than 70%. Or maybe, well, maybe more than 50%. If the odds are more than 50%, I'm definitely going to be reporting someone that it's hacking. Even if it's 5% odds, it'd be worth reporting so they can look into it. Alright. Let's check the flag runner before I forget. And then... yeah, okay, it's a Demon Hunter card. Demon Hunter only, I guess. It's not a dual class. And... some Fairy Protector, yeah. I don't have the... this is a neutral. It's a very, very good neutral. In that, if you play it with Mana Thirst, 6 health to your hero. And your character, your minions, that's way above the mana curve. I keep discovering there's too many cards to look through, so I mostly find really good cards by watching someone else use them on me. I'm like, yeah, that's a really good card. Sometimes I overestimate. But if it's a common, I'll usually try and get the mana for it. Fire or shadow spells. You know what? I'm gonna do a thing as the Frost Lich, because Gina actually has some fire spells. A little more progress to that, and I'll save the mercenaries to the next video. People come for this. The Frost Lich deck is still better than the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter has more long-term potential. I think it is. Maybe not. It's possible if I play enough matches, Demon Hunter may already have a higher win rate. Death Knight, when I do that, that will be stronger than the Demon Hunter in the long run. It is overpowered class, but I'll need a lot of dust to make it, or at least a fair amount of 1200, I'd say, just to get it usable. Maybe 5,000 to make it really good. Alright. This Frost Lich deck, on the other hand, is not far from its potential. Still have a few hundred dust worth of stuff that it probably would add ideally. Maybe a few thousand. But, you know, diminishing returns, it wouldn't get that much better is what I'm saying. Ray of Frost is more of a late game thing. Like, it's very beneficial later. There we go. Igneous Elemental. 2 Flame Elementals. It's only 1 health or so below the mana curve for a 3 cost. Or 2 draws. Heck, 1 draw is usually worth 1 mana, so it's like a 1 cost with 3/3 stats. In a way. And they're all elementals. So. Unite the Murlocs? Yeah. That's better. More overpowered. It's also a legendary card, and this is only rare. This is common.
With a cherry on top. A touch of poison.
Just a faceless lackey. Guess I should do the Igneous Elemental. The Arcane Amplifier is nice for its battlefield control, but
Ash to ash.
it's probably gonna do the 2/1 to trade up. That's what I would do. I hate doing this, but
Sprinkles.
Or I could just, yeah, I could trade with this. So he isn't trade the 2-1 for it, which is... Yeah. More to his benefit. Oh no, I made room for that. Should have figured he would spam Murlocs. Yeah, maybe I should have made it him trade off. Should probably tapped his food. Dead. Okay. Oh no. Whoops. I didn't get the 3 costs because I didn't count my cards correctly. Rush. Okay.
Melt away.
Whoops, Izzy. This is definitely a Murloc rush deck, facing. Should have figured as much.
My hand is too full.
You did that to make sure that I burned. Cool. I didn't hit that. I was in deep trouble. Of course, I had to turn to a Murloc and a totem. I was gonna save these for later, the grand finale. I still don't see how I can win. If I don't draw Flame Strike soon, probably gonna have to concede. This guy got lucky. Vance, really? Like the murderous fascist vice president Vance? So he probably doesn't play legit. That name, I know I'm being cynical, but people who use such a vile person's name, it could just be based on his real name. I mean, how common is that last name? Or it could be short for Advance. I shouldn't assume too much.
Feel the power.
He's gone lucky enough he could be hacking. But I don't see any clear evidence of it. That's in the last match.
Always little time.
Get lost. Anything and is also plus going to be in 4 Murlocs. This is an almost unbeatable combo. I mean, this is a Murloc rush deck, but it requires getting very specific draws, which just doesn't happen to get. It's actually not that good in terms of unless you're hacking and get what you need all the time right on schedule. There's a possibility of that.
We're gonna be rich. My hand is too full.
10 cost dragon. And he probably had that as a finisher, unless he's hacking it just with some random legendary. Huh. I don't know how the hacks work. It could just be hacks to draw the cards in the right order. Shouldn't assume just because that's a reasonable thing to be in his deck that...
Wind! Obey my command!
The most common form of hacking is looking through a list of what cards in your deck and just draw. Then draw.
Job's done.
That's it. He's won.
You win this.
It's being reported for possible hacking, although the odds of it are low. I put the odds here at like 2 or 3%. Opposed to the other guys. Compared to the other guys, much higher odds. I'm not gonna go through the mental math on it. There were some signs he just got really, really lucky. And this is partly an intuition thing based on delays and turn times and stuff. Is someone looking up cards or... I don't know. It's a whole lot of things, and my instincts are probably very inaccurate because I never, you know, Blizzard never tells you, oh, this got your report from hacking. Actually, it was, or no, you were wrong. If they did, then I could refine, and be like, okay, so this instinct is probably correct, and this instinct is probably wrong. One more match. Wish they would. They probably bother looking into most reports, so it would just you never hear back. Oh, if they really took the integrity seriously, there'd be a deadline and make a decision of like, we must investigate within 2 weeks, and we must notify the person as soon as we come to a decision. If they did that, they would seriously get rid of the hackers.
Versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail. You asked for it.
Okay, this is probably not a hacker. I'm starting to see people with these fancy portraits, often just whales who spend lots of real life money. Jackson could be good if there's not many mage rush decks. This is probably control. I'll probably need him, but I need him later. I need to do his draw in a few turns. We'll draw him too soon.
I see you've brought
But people spend real life money don't have it as often because they endanger their accounts. Actually, unless ridiculous amounts of money, then they might be hacking the portrait too. I'm starting to conclude I could be completely wrong. Lots of things I could do. This is probably going to pay off the most. A deck of lunacy. Nothing will be on flavor anymore. But everything will be below cost. Play.
Woven.
It's more about intimidation than this work being an effective play. This player may realize that I probably don't have too many minions that can't keep. That's the wrong choice. Should have gone for the Spellbird, whatever.
Step forth into the time ways.
Definitely the wrong choice.
Unravel.
He thinks I'm gonna play a ton of spells. But my deck is pretty minion heavy. Also, hackers seem to always know what's in your
The
hand.
Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Cast a spell on this. This is a golden common. Oh yeah. Most people will disenchant golden common. See, this is just a whale. This is somebody who spent lots of real life money to always have the best cards. Not a hacker though.
With
Deal
a
with whales.
cherry on top.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably play these now. But I'm worried about crowd control. If I get hit by a crowd control, I'm in real trouble. Let's excavate the treasure instead.
Don't tamper with time.
Did that so you can attack my minions. I don't love the tide pools. It's a common card apparently, so I could get it in my mage deck if I just had a little more dust. Best way to do that would actually be arena runs once I know the meta a little better. Should probably do standard since I'm pretty sure arena is always standard cards. I won't give away my hand too soon.
Don't tamper with time.
I'll risk crowd controls. I'm drawing lots of low cost stuff. Arcane Amplifier is a little secret you may not realize I have in terms of controlling the battlefield. Once you have enough mana to use it the same turn to play it, because people wipe it quickly usually. If they have any control cards observed. Yeah, okay. I mean, that was expected. Infectionary Cyclone is the only thing that really hurts to have one more.
I will not weather away so easily.
Prismatic Elemental. Discover a spell from any class. Cost one less. Such a Fortune. No thank you. Or Light Ray. Taunt. Cost one less for each Paladin card. Nope. I could actually destroy my own sheep if I really wanted to make it. Those 6 sheep is not nothing. Definitely trade them if he plays any minions. At least trade some of them. It's nice to know he has some minions in his deck. This wasn't a malfunction. He has an awful lot of spells, so. Okay. Cannon Barrage. Deal 3 damage to enemy. Nope.
Bask in my radiance.
Probably a problem. Quick draw it. 2 Charlies. Or 2 Tramp.
Stone Age.
Probably should have done the attack first because that was the Flame Bearer.
Time runs out on me.
Holding things in reserve, because you won't know what they are. Optimal play would have included doing the animated moon well before I did the Troy problem. I would have had the well, no, I would have had the mana for it. This guy seems to have a lot of crowd control. So we had that ring toss for a while, I guess. Lots of secrets.
Do not look away!
Flame Ward. Yep. That many secrets were almost probably going to be a Flame Ward. Now we have 4 minions, so... Counterspell? Or probably should encampment barrage in case of that eventuality. Alright, I'm just gonna renew it. Are you freaking kidding me? That was some serious luck. Those were his exact secrets. There were many possibilities.
The time has come to dethrone.
This guy is just a lucky whale. I'm not seeing evidence of cheating, but luck does... There is such thing as luck in the world. He's probably lucky to earn a lot of money, and now he's lucky here, too. And not have, like... I've had family members who need my financial help, so that hurt my finances. I'm going to cut this, though, because this is going too long. I'll see you all in the next video.